Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today I'm doing a 2024 presidential election prediction between President of the United States Joe Biden and Republican Texas Senator Ted Cruz. So with that said, let's get right into the video. Starting off with the state of Maine, I think Maine at large would go probably likely for Joe Biden. I think Maine's 1st district would go safe for Joe Biden, and I think Ted Cruz would narrowly win Maine's 2nd district. Ted Cruz not being as popular as some of the other Republican candidates, but I still think would be able to win the state or the 2nd district in Maine. The state of New Hampshire, I think, would vote for Joe Biden probably by about 7 to 8 points, similar to how it voted for Biden over Trump in 2020. The state of Vermont would go safe for Joe Biden, as would the state of Massachusetts and Connecticut and Rhode Island as well. The state of New York, no surprise, will go safe for Joe Biden, as well as the state of New Jersey, the state of Delaware, Maryland, and D.C. all safe for Joe Biden. The state of Pennsylvania, I will put in the battleground column because I want to come back to that state. The state of Virginia, I think, would go likely for Joe Biden. I think that Biden's popularity has taken a hit, so it will be under 10%, although not by all that much, probably by 8 or 9% win. I do think the state of North Carolina will go in the narrow to tilt column at this time. I think it will be very, very close, but I do think Ted Cruz starts off with an advantage. I think the state of West Virginia goes red, safe for Ted Cruz, as does Kentucky, Tennessee, and Indiana. I think the state of Ohio starts off as a lean for Ted Cruz. I don't think Ted Cruz would be able to get the turnout that Donald Trump or Ron DeSantis would, which is why the margins will be a little smaller, but I do think he'll win Ohio nonetheless. The state of South Carolina, I think, would be red for Ted Cruz. I think the state of Georgia starts off in that same battleground column as well. The state of Florida starts off as tilt for Ted Cruz. I think he'd still have an advantage. Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Arkansas, and Missouri all go safe for Ted Cruz. The state of Illinois goes safe for Joe Biden. The state of Iowa goes lean for Ted Cruz. The state of Minnesota, I think, goes likely for Joe Biden. Michigan and Wisconsin both are in the battleground column to start off. Both North and South Dakota go for Ted Cruz. All of Nebraska, including Nebraska's 2nd district, which goes tilt for Ted Cruz, do go for him. Kansas goes red. Oklahoma goes red. Texas, I think, honestly starts off likely to lean. Ted Cruz is not the most popular in the state, so I'm actually going to put in the lean column. But I do think Ted Cruz would win his home state of Texas nonetheless. Ted Cruz would win Montana and Idaho, Wyoming, and Utah. And Joe Biden, I think, would win the state of Hawaii safe, New Mexico likely, and Colorado maybe safe, maybe likely. I'm going to put in likely for now, but that's very close to being safe. The state of Arizona, I think, is a pure battleground, as is the state of Nevada. Washington, Oregon, and California all go safe for Joe Biden, and Alaska goes safe for Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz has 236, Joe Biden has 225. I think Joe Biden would start off by narrowly winning the state of Nevada in the tilt column. I think it would be very, very close. But I do think Joe Biden would win the state of Nevada. Arizona, I don't think Ted Cruz is as unpopular per se in some areas, but I do think in the suburbs could be one potential area where Joe Biden may actually improve upon Donald Trump's margin in 2020. So I do think Arizona will also flip for Joe Biden, giving him the win in the state of Arizona. I do think the state of Wisconsin would go for Ted Cruz. I do think Ted Cruz would be able to win Wisconsin at this time. Given the current environment, even with Joe Biden's polling averages, I still don't think Ted Cruz would have enough to win the state of Michigan. Therefore, I think Michigan would go for Joe Biden. We'll come down to the states of Pennsylvania and the state of Georgia. Ted Cruz, I think, would be able to do better than Donald Trump in the state of Georgia. And I think that being so will get him up to 262, Biden at 257. The election will come down to the state of Pennsylvania, where it is so close at this time. Pennsylvania can really go either way. But seeing as how bad Joe Biden's popularity has fallen so far, I have to give it to Ted Cruz at this time. If Joe Biden's approval rating goes up by like 3 or 4%, then I think Pennsylvania flips, Georgia may flip, Wisconsin may flip, but at this time, I think Ted Cruz will defeat Joe Biden 281 to 257. This is definitely one of the closer matchups for 2024 where, Biden winning Georgia and winning the presidency or losing Georgia, and then Joe Biden winning the state of Pennsylvania. Neither one of these are unlikely. These are very, very possible. So, yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you're a returning subscriber of mine, thank you so much for coming back. I really, really appreciate it. That'll do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.